He came to sell an old woman's piano. But when he touched the keys, he realized the woman who died alone was his mother. Welcome to Your Tales. Before we begin, drop a comment telling us which city you are watching from, as we like to know how far our story traveled. When the story ends, don't forget to rate it from 0 to 10 and share what you felt along the way. And if you enjoy emotional stories filled with twist and hidden truth, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Your Tales, so you don't miss out on the next story. Now sit back and enjoy every detail. Elias didn't believe in emotions, only numbers, debts, assets, deadlines. That's why people hated him. Because when someone lost everything, Elias was the man who came to take what was left. One rainy afternoon, he was assigned another job. An old estate, forgotten, crumbling. The owner, Mrs. Adler, had just passed with no family, no heirs, just a house full of things waiting to be sold. The moment Elias stepped inside, the air felt heavy, like the house had been holding its breath for years. Dust covered everything. Silence filled the halls. But something pulled him upstairs, the attic. That's where he found it. A grand piano, beautiful, hand-carved, untouched by time. It didn't belong in a place like this. Elias checked the condition, ran his fingers across the wood. Perfect. This alone could secure his quarterly bonus. He was about to tag it for auction when something felt off. Beneath the keys, a hidden compartment, inside, a stack of letters, and a photograph. A young boy, sitting at that very piano, smiling. Elias frowned. Then he started reading. The letters were never sent, all written by Mrs. Adler, all addressed to her son. Each one told the same story: grief, loss, a mother, writing to a child who would never come home. Her son had been a prodigy, gifted, special. But decades ago, he died in a tragic accident. After that, everything changed. She lost her money. Her home began to fall apart. But she refused to sell the piano because she believed her son still lived in the music. She died alone, cold, hungry, clutching a wooden metronome. Elias stopped reading. The room felt smaller. Slowly, he sat at the piano bench. Just to test it. Just business. Nothing more. His fingers touched the keys, and he played. A simple melody. Something inside him broke. Tears. For no reason, no memory, just pain. Confused, Elias reached into his briefcase and pulled out something he had carried his whole life. A small, scarred, wooden metronome. His hands began to shake. It was identical. Suddenly, fragments, memories, sounds, a woman's voice, laughter, music echoing through a house just like this. Elias froze. He wasn't completely a stranger. He was the boy. The accident. It didn't kill him. It separated him. He had been taken away, raised in foster homes, told nothing, remembering nothing, and his mother was told he had died. For decades, she mourned a son who was still alive while he grew up into a man she would have never recognized. Silence filled the attic again. But this time, it wasn't empty. It was heavy with truth. Elias looked around the broken house. The dust, the loneliness. And for the first time in his life, he felt something real. Guilt. He didn't sell the piano. He didn't sell the house. Instead, he paid off every debt, used his own money, and slowly, he rebuilt everything. Months later, the doors opened again, not as an estate, but as a school. The Adler School of Music, a place for children with nothing, to have something, to have music, to have hope, and every day. Elias sat at that same piano, teaching, listening, remembering. One afternoon, a little girl struggled with a melody. Elias smiled gently, guided her hands, and together, they played the same song his mother once loved. The house that once held silence, now echoed with life, and somewhere in every note, in every child's laughter, she finally heard her son again. Some people lose everything. Others don't even realize what they've lost until it's too late. If this story moved you, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next story might just change how you see the world.